I'll just take it from the latter part. The worst since they got together. Since 2019, I've seen this team do 38.33 seconds. I've seen them do 38.29 seconds. I've seen them do 38.08 seconds, 38.07 seconds. And many of us actually believe that this was a group that could even do sub 38. So if they're able to do sub 38, that is a potential medal running that they would be doing. And over the years, there appears to be a certain level of consistency in terms of their performance. It's only been this year that this group of athletes have not been able to show us the quality that we've witnessed from them in the last 5 years. The last World Champs that took place in Budapest, unfortunately, Ghana did not participate, so it didn't give us a perfect picture as to what the likes of James Tazi were coming into the picture with. But with someone like Joseph Paul Amoah, with someone like Benjamin Azamati, who are the experienced athletes in this group, because in the last Tokyo Olympics, we had Sean Safo-Entry, and then there was also Emmanuel Yeboah, who was part of that group of athletes that went for the Tokyo Olympics, but they were not available. Sean has been part of this team for many years. He's now gotten to a certain stage where he doesn't represent us anymore. But one of the things that I look at and I always go like, this team have never been together for a major competition for say a week or two. And also, every major competition that Team Ghana is going, we always appear to have a different group of athletes. I'll just take you back to 2021, when the team went to Celestia to run for the relays to qualify for the Oregon Championship. We presented a different group of athletes. We went to Oregon, presented a different group of athletes. We went to Budapest, we presented a different group of athletes. We come to Ghana for the African Games. I don't know if I should mention their names, because when we went to Oregon, there was Joseph Mainu, there was Sean Safo-Entry, there was Joseph Paul Amoah, then there was Benjamin Azamati. Then we went to Budapest. James Tazi was the athlete who came in. Then there was also Edwin Gadai. Then we went to we came to Ghana for the African Championship. Solomon Hammond was the one who came into the picture. There was also Edwin Gadai, who was also part of that team to race. Then we've gone to when we went to Celestia in Bahamas for the relays to qualify. It was also another group of athletes. That was when Ibrahim Husseini came into the picture. Isaac Bocho came into the picture. Isaac Bocho did the backstreet. Ibrahim Husseini did he started the race. Then Azamati did the third leg. That was how Ghana qualified. Joseph Paul Amoah has always been the anchor. Then we went to these Olympics. Another group of athletes. Samino comes into the picture. Gadai is no longer there. Then there's also Ibrahim Husseini, who, to me, in recent times has been one of Ghana's fastest athletes. But like Dana Kranto will always tell you, you require a certain level of experience to compete at a certain stage. If you've not been part of a team that has competed for a very long time, it is always difficult. This conversation has become quite repetitive. It's more of a broken record. We talk about the challenges every now and then. But if you take a look at the race again, it was quite chaotic race, right? Where almost all the teams, as many as 7 of the teams, had baton problems in this championship.
So it wasn't peculiar to Ghana.
It wasn't peculiar to Ghana. It's the reason why Jamaica is not making the final. Let's not forget, in the last Tokyo Olympics, Jamaica finished 4th. In fact, Canada, they were quite lucky because at some stage, Canada was leading the race. They had baton issues. China came and took over, and they went all through. And people often underrate China because we hardly see their individual athletes race. But if you go back to the last Olympics, Tokyo, they were bronze medalists. Italy won the gold. Canada finished 2nd with silver. China finished 3rd. Jamaica were 4th. Germany were 5th in the last Olympics. So if you are in a group of China, Canada, in fact, Canada are world champions. That's one thing many of us have actually forgotten. Then you go all the way back to Jamaica, who have the world record and the Olympics record when it comes to 4x1. So we were in a group that was quite tough. And also, it was also a race that was quite chaotic. And you heard Joseph Paul Amoah allude to the fact that maybe the noise, they should have taken advantage of that noise so that it could help or spur them on to go all the way out there and deliver. But unfortunately, some things happened. Like the baton exchange between the third leg and then the anchor, Fuseni and then Joseph Paul Amoah. The challenge was that by the time Fuseni got to Joseph Paul Amoah, he had already taken off. And when Joseph Paul Amoah takes off, it's difficult for you to catch him. When he took off even late, he came and passed as many athletes as possible. And some of us were even arguing that he had finished fifth until the disqualification came. The baton exchanges took place at a point where we were out of the legitimate zone to exchange the baton. That is why Ghana got disqualified. And even in any case, as I mentioned the times earlier, 38.33, 38.29, this was 38.62. This is unlike Ghana's quartet in the last 5 years. So clearly, I don't know if there's anything that can be done. I remember a few weeks ago when I was having a conversation with an official of Ghana Athletics, and he was saying that when it comes to batons, it's a big problem. Players don't want to concede penalties, but they concede penalties.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
So it happened, and it was quite unfortunate that they couldn't make it. They were in the final in the last Olympics. This time around, they couldn't make it. It's quite unfortunate.